Today we are doing twisting postures. You will need one blanket, one belt you will need. Now it doesn't matter which belt you have. So this is a small belt from the yoga strap, and this is used for many postures. But today we are doing it in twisting in Marichasana, and we are even using it for Shavasana. You will need one chair later on. So just have a quick view of what you need. I think only the strap is new. You can even use your pant strap for the moment. Nothing special is needed. With saying that, let's start. Stretch the legs out, straight in front. Stretch your knees out, push your heels out. Take your right leg under the left shin, left leg under the right shin. Sit evenly on both your buttock bones. Place your arms behind. Move your hips forward. First, lift your navel, lift your chest, lift your throat. Look straight. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Join your palms together. Look straight and close your eyes. Relax your breath. Relax your eyes. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your shoulders. Sit evenly on the buttock bones. Center your spine. Lift your chest. Take a deep inhalation. Sing with me. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya chavaidhyakena Yopakaroktam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Abaho purushakaram Shankachakra siddharenam Sahasra shirsam shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Srimate Anantaya Nagarajaya Namo Namaha. Take the head down. Place your palms on the knees. Take your head up. Now I hope everyone had a lovely Easter time. You had some nice food, a lot of chocolate. So twistings are good to trim your abdomen down. And I hope you liked my nice Bollywood video I made. It was a fun one. Now place your legs on the side. We'll start with right leg. Stand with your legs apart. A little more than your hips. Join your palms. Join your elbows. Stretching your knees back. Open your knees first before you bend them. Then stretch your back out and sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest. Take your palms down. Open your hips. Create space between your leg and your hip. Deep breathing, 5 breaths. Keep your lower back active. Deep, satisfying breaths. Lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up. Stretch your legs, stretch your back, stretch your arms, and come down too. Opening your knees, stretch back, bend your knees, stretch your back out and sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest, open your hips, be firm in the posture, open your hips. In the Yoga Sutras, the definition of a yoga asana is Sthira Sukha Asana. It means you should be firm, at the same time you should be in sukha, you should be in peace. Not relaxed, you should have a peaceful state within yourself. And that these two constitute yoga asana. It is like yin and yang, or the male and the female energy. Both have to be in your posture. Lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up. Stretch your legs, stretch your back, stretch your arms, and come down 3. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, Stretch your back out, sit down. Lift your back, lift your chest. Open your hips. Deep breathing. 5 breaths. And satisfying breaths. Don't breathe half because then you will feel restless. Lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up, stretch your legs, and now connect your navel, your Nadi chakra, stretch your legs, stretch your navel, stretch your arms, and come down 4. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, stretch your back out and sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest, open your hips, deep breathing, 5 breaths. Now breathing deep, I hope you can listen because the microphone is very close to my breath. And lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up, stretch your legs, stretch your navel, stretch your arms, and come down 5. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, stretch your back out, sit down, lift your lower back, lift your chest, open your hips and firm posture. Deep breathing. And lift your hips. Come up halfway, roll your spine, come up, stretch your legs, stretch your navel, stretch your back, stretch your arms, and take your arms down, stand in Tadasana. Now if you're using the yoga mat, use the lines on the mat. Because we want precision in everything you do, especially yoga. Yoga is precision. A slight movement of your body, 1 centimeter here or there, makes the difference between a right and a wrong posture. It can completely go wrong with that little movement. So we want as much precision as we can. Because it's a very precise science. Stand in Tadasana. Hold your palms together firmly. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your arms. We'll start with not the complete Yogveda Kriya, but some parts of it. Deep breathing, 5 breaths now. Be firm on your shoulders. Press your shoulders together. You have to be strong in your hips and your shoulders to balance your body nicely. Take your arms down. Change the hold of your palms. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your arms. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Now last week I explained when you press That rotation of your thighs should be from the inside out. Inside out. So that gives you a slight push of your tailbone inwards and upwards. So not inwards and forwards, but inwards and upwards. Deep breathing. Take your hands down. Place your right thumb under your left. Take your hands up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up, stretch your arms, and then hold your palms firmly. You can hold it firmly, you can even hold it like this. Both are fine. Whatever gives you a better traction to pull yourself up. Pull, stretch to your right side. Open your vertebrae of your spine from the side, like a rainbow movement. Inhale, come up. Place the left thumb under your right. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up, stretch your arms, and then hold firmly. Pulling, stretch to the left side, and breathe. Always see that you are having deep breathing because you're opening your body. You're releasing and flushing the toxins out when you stretch. And you need that energy to clean it. Inhale, come up. Take your arms back. Hold your thumbs behind. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. You're lifting your throat, but you're not taking your head back. You want to create space upwards, not backwards. You want to create space in your thyroids first. And then take the head towards the right shoulder. Deep breathing, 5 breaths. The whole Yogveda Kriya of 23 postures is 5 breaths each. And after the Yogveda Kriya, your body is completely open. You stretch each and every muscle and joint of your body. But now we are not doing the complete one. Take the head up. Change the hold of your thumbs. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Lift your throat. Take the head towards the left shoulder. And breathe. Deep breathing. Stretch your side neck muscles so you know where your muscles are tight. Because that's how you use your body and your spine, your head. That decides, that's the decisive factor. What is tight, what is closed, what is open. Take the head up. Now you're holding your palms firmly behind. And show it from the side. Rolling your shoulders back, pull your shoulders down. When you do that, your neck should open. Now, today in the twist days, we're working a lot with shoulder openings because shoulder opening will give you that twist you want today. But I'll explain it more later on. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Lift your arms up, moving your hips back. Stretch forward, stretching your throat out, pull the muscles of your abdomen in, come down, relax your arms, both more you relax your arms, the weight of your arms with gravity will open your mat more. You will get a better stretch. Don't hold on to your arms, let them go. Inhale, come up. Move your hips forward. Open your navel, open your chest, open your throat, open your shoulders. Let your thyroids breathe. Inhale, come up. Now the next cycle I do it from the front so you see it. Change the hold of your palms. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Lift your arms up. Stretch forward. And come down. Relax your arms. Inhale, come up. Move your hips forward. Stretch your navels. Open your middle chest. Stretch your throat. Press your shoulders together. Open your thyroids. Inhale, come up. When you're changing the hold of your palms, once again, first I'll show it from the side and then I'll face you and show it. When you're lifting your arms up, you're taking a very deep inhalation. When you're taking your arms down, you're exhaling. When you're taking your arms up, you're opening the muscles of your eyes, the muscles of your inner eyes, as much as you can, big, like tennis balls. Roll your shoulders back, pull your shoulders down, press your legs and your shoulders together, a very deep inhalation, lift your arms, open your eyes, don't take your face forward, take the face back, exhale, take your arm down, inhale, open your eyes, exhale, 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 inhale, lift your arms. Now take your left arm close to your right hip, down. Hold your right elbow. With your right hand, hold your left elbow. Don't stand like that with your buttocks back. In, lift your navel, lift your chest, and breathe. And release. Now I'll face you and do it so you see my eyes also. It's not the most prettiest sight, but it has to open up. Change the hold of your palms. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down so your neck becomes long. Press your legs and your shoulders together. navel up. Inhale, take your arms up, open your eyes. Exhale. Inhale, 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 lift your arms and take your right arm close to the left hip. Hold your left elbow. With your left hand, hold your right elbow. And breathe. Now see that you're not standing with one shoulder up. Pull your shoulders down. And release. Take your right elbow out. Take your elbow first, close to the face. Take your arm back, behind your ear. Place the palm on your upper back. Take your left arm close to the right hip. And then hold your fingers. Lift your chest. From your middle spine, stretch back. Now, smooth movement. Again, deep breathing. Inhale, come up. Take your left elbow out. Take it close to the face. Take your arm back. Place the palm on your upper back. Now face you and do it. And always control that your toes are in the same line. Very important. Take your right arm close to the left hip. Hold your fingers. Lift your chest. From your middle spine, stretch back. Lifting your navel, lifting your chest. Inhale, come up. Take the hands on your hips. Moving your hips back. Open your knees first. Stretch forward. Come down halfway. Pulling your knees, pulling the muscles of your abdomen and keep your hands on your hips and then turn to your right side. Try to turn as much as you can. All 5 breaths, all exercises. Come back in the middle. Turn to the left side. Come back in the middle. Stretch forward. Come down. Place your fingers on the floor. Then with your fingers move to the right side. Try to turn your back as much as you can. You need all these movements for the exercise today. Come back in the middle and turn to your left side. Come back in the middle. Now I'm turning on the side, you just be where you are so you can see the movement. Press your palms on the floor. If you cannot press your palms, take 2 breaks, but press your palms on the floor. It's a preparation for the handstand.
Lift your heels. Come as much as you can on your toes. So you're working on your arms and your abdomen and your thighs. Place your knees down. Stretch your arms out. But keep your fingertips on the mat. Pull your knees up. Inhale, come up. Stretch your legs. Stretch your spine, stretch your arms. Take your arms down. Stand in Padasana. 5 breaths. And now we do the handstand. Last week, I gave you 3 options to do the handstand. Today, I'm doing it on this wall, but you have 2 options today. In the 2 options, in the second one, you have another 2 options. So as usual first, now everybody do this one, so you feel the difference. You're placing your palms on the floor, on the mat, it doesn't matter. See that your wrists are in the same line. You don't want to work with your one palm slightly forward or slightly back. That's why it's good to have the yoga mat. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. And you're having deep breathing, 5 breaths. And when you're coming down, you can walk down halfway and then bending your knees, pulling the muscles of your abdomen and come down with your legs together. Stand straight in Padasana. Breathe. Shoulders back. Even if you come to a level 2 class or a level 3 class with me, feel the difference between this handstand and the regular one you do, because there is still a difference even if you can do that one. Now you're jumping up. Last week I explained the difference between your swinging leg and your jumping leg. Now I'll jump up first with my left leg, which is for most of the people the most natural instinct to do it. Jumping up, 5 breaths down. The next time you're jumping, you change your jumping leg. The jumping leg is the leg on the floor, not the one you're swinging with. So first, left leg, this is the swinging leg. Right leg, don't swing too much, try to jump more. Lift your shoulders away from the floor and breathe. Five breaths. When you're coming down, you can bend your knees and come down. The next time I'll show with straight legs. Standing Tadasana, breathe. So you're exercising, take deep breaths. Don't come in a mode where your mind and your body disconnect. Because whatever you're doing with your body, your mind and body should go together with it. If they separate, you come into a stress mode. Your mind wants to do something, it's in a different pace. Your body is in a different pace. Try to coordinate them all the time. Now I'll jump up with the right leg and then coming down with legs together and straight, not bent this time. Try it. That's how you will learn it also. Now this is the jumping leg. Lift your shoulders away from the floor and breathe. Sthira Sukha Asana. Firm, peaceful. Now when coming down, legs straight and together. Standing Asana. Breathe. Now you're doing quick rotations of your spine. Take your legs apart. Not too much. So not, if you would do Trikonasana, not that much, but shorter than that. You're coming down, placing your arms in front of you. With your left hand, you're holding your right foot and trying to rotate your spine completely. First to the right, then to the left. This you're doing twice to open up first. Coming forward. With your left hand, hold your right foot. Feel the whole spine. Stretch it and turn it. Take your right arm up. Come down. And change. With your right hand, hold your left foot. Pushing your foot. Turn the spine. Take your left arm. Feel the bottom of your spine, the sacral lumbar spine, important. And change. And change. And down. Now you're doing quick movements. I'll show it once, I'll do 5 breaths. And then you do, I'll count, I'll keep on counting and I'll tell you when to stop. So just watch now, don't do. Coming forward, very dynamic breathing. You're starting with your left arm and you want to go out as much as you can, away from your foot. And that. Like that. Now, come forward. Place the palms on the floor. Take your left arm towards your right leg and completely outside, as much out towards the mat as you can. And start. Right, left, right, left. I'm counting. And come back and stand, Padasana, breathe. Now I hope your breath in your body is more active now. I understand with the situation now, just sitting at home, it's not maybe it's relaxing, but it's good to get the body and the mind working a bit more. Now you will need a blanket. See that the blanket is folded like this. You're placing your blanket under your hip and you're lying down and placing the blanket under your hip. I'll give you 30 seconds to watch and fix. And then when you're done, just watch. You're stretching your arms on the side, taking your knees close to you. But that blanket for the moment is to help you to lift your hips away from the floor. When you lift your hips away from the floor, you release your sacral lumbar spine. And with that, you're doing Jatha Parivritta Janu, knees on your right elbow, and then on your left elbow. And start taking the time, right and left. Now work to pull your knees close to you. Use your abdomen, because in the first cycle you're using the blanket. In the second cycle, I want the same work without the blanket under your hip. Try to get the deep rotation with the opening of your sacral lumbar spine. I always keep on talking about the sacral lumbar spine because it's a weak spot. That is one weak spot, and the second weak spot is your thoracic cervical spine. And of course, there is the third one between your atlas and your skull. And we work with all the three today. Back in the middle. And place the feet on the floor. Now you're doing exactly the same thing. Now you're doing exactly the same thing. If you wondered if the sound was strange, the mic wire came out. Not a very good thing. You're stretching your arms on the side. Same. Take the knees in your abdomen. I want that same lift of your hip. When you're doing this now, the muscles of your abdomen should get tighter. And same. Turn right, knees on the elbow, turn left. Pull your knees close to you. Pull the knees close to you, pull the knees close to you and work the muscles below your navel, because that's again that corresponds to the space behind of your sacral lumbar spine. Both have to be strong, front and back to support. If one is weak, one is strong. It cannot be one is weak, one is strong, one is weak, one is hard. Because the hardness has to compensate for the strength. And come back in the middle. Come up. Now you will need your chair. Any chair will do. Whatever chair is close to you is the right chair. You're doing two different movements here, and then we are building on the rotation of the spine. But before we go in the rotation of the spine, there is an outward rotation, there is an inward rotation of the spine. Where is the spine? If I would stand like this would be, depending how the front leg is, if I have the left leg in front, this would be an outward rotation, this would be an inward rotation. Today, we are working on outward rotations because last week we did inward rotations. I'll show it with my back towards you first, and then the second time with my frontal body towards you. My right leg, or even your right leg, should be on the center line of the mat. On the center line of the mat. Because you want your heel exactly on the center line also. Now you're keeping your foot like this. Front foot is pointing straight. Left foot is pointing there, exactly on top of the center line of the mat. Bending the right knee, you're taking your left arm behind, holding firmly, and that outward rotation, and make your right leg straight. When you're doing 3 movements of your neck, first look down towards your foot, so your chin is closer to your left shoulder. But keep on rotating your spine outwards. As I said, we are working with all the different weak spaces of the spine. The shoulder also has to open. Now look straight. So it's not towards the right or the left shoulder, it's in the center of your head. And 5 breaths with each position. Now look up. Take the chin towards your right shoulder. Inhale, come up. If you cannot hold your hand, it is here your belt comes in. So you can use a belt to hold. So when you go back, you can hold your belt and work also. Any belt will do, but this belt is used for many things, and we are even using it for Shavasana today. So I'm teaching you something very new. The whole class is an absolute new class. Not only me, I don't think anybody else has taught this anytime. It's a complete new way to do things. There are a couple of variations of the postures which are also new. Now, facing in front. Left toes pointing straight, and the right foot is pointing on the side, not this. This is the second movement. Pointing out. Right. Bending your left knee. Don't be too far away from the chair. Approximately your hip distance, you should be standing straight. Bending your left knee, you're taking your arm back. Holding. Shoulder opening, as I said, if the shoulders are not opening, twisting, especially this series of twisting becomes very hard. Rotate forward and then straight. Look down towards the chair. Deep breathing. 5 breaths with head down or chin closer to your right shoulder. Now look straight. I'm just smiling for the camera. You can also smile if you like. Now,
look up, take the chin closer to your left shoulder. See that you're rotating outwards, mainly first from the sacral lumbar spine. That should be your first rotation. Second is where your throat is. Third is where your atlas is. Come back, come up. Stand person, 5 breaths. Neutralize your body. Don't sit down on the chair. Now this was a variation for opening in Marichasana. I will be using this for different openings also. Now the second opening, you did a forward extension in Marichasana last week, remember. Now this is an outward rotation, a rotation in Marichasana. Here, it's this movement. The toe is not there, but straight. Bending, you're holding the same thing. You're holding your fists, your fingers. If you cannot hold them, use the strap. Because if your shoulders are hard, you need a grip to hold on to. So this one is not from inside, it is over your knee. And then rotate from the sacral lumbar spine. Look down towards the floor. And by the way, I'm on my right, I'm standing on my left leg. I forgot to mention that. Now look at the center. 5 breaths. And look up. Rotate your shoulders back. Open your shoulders as much as you can. Deep breathing. Inhale, come up, and change. I'll show it from behind. Bending. I'm now standing on my right leg. Hold firmly, and then leg straight. First, rotate, leg straight. See that you're rotating and pressing your shoulders back. Look towards the floor. 5 breaths. Because when you're looking towards the floor, your neck, the space of your cervical spine is not very active. But you still need to work to open your shoulders. Now look in the center. Here it becomes more active. And look up. Here it's completely active. So the whole movement of the spine is very active. And come up. This was a warm-up first. And you can place the chair on the side now. If you're using a strap, you're still using it. If you're using it, if you can hold your fingers or your wrists behind, it's completely fine. Sit in the Dasana. Bend your right knee and then take the foot out. Same word, we want to go deep and open that back
So you feel, I mentioned in the trailer, you will sweat and you will feel good, and that should be a reality, not just in a movie sequence. You're taking your right arm back, keep your left knee also bent, both the knees are bent, but your hand is going under your thigh, and then back, holding. See, the foot is pointing outwards. Make your left leg straight. And rotate. Take your chin close to your right shoulder first. Your cervical spine is rotating towards your right, but your sacral lumbar spine is rotating towards the left. There are two different movements. Now, lift your leg, put it in front, and look straight towards your left foot. Keep on rotating your spine in, shoulders back, and take the chin close to your left shoulder. Push your right knee in. Come back in the middle, change the leg. And again, if something is not coming, write it down. I have a complete new system, I can see everything, what you're writing down now. I have upgraded to a very professional live cast studio now. Both knees bent. Now, the arm is going under the left leg. Right knee is falling down, sideways towards the floor. Now, lifting your left button bone slightly. Take your arm back. If you need that strap, use it. Or hold your fingers. Rotate, pushing your left knee inwards. Make your right leg straight. Take your chin close to your right shoulder. Five deep breaths. Work more with your sacral lumbar spine. And look straight. Five breaths. Sorry, your foot is out first, in the first cycle. That gives you a better opening of your shoulder. Then close to the left shoulder. Open your shoulders. Now lift your left foot, place it in the center, and once again, take the chin close to your right shoulder. Turn your sacral lumbar spine outwards. As I mentioned, it is an outward twisting today. In the center, 5 breaths. And close to the left shoulder, 5 breaths. And release. Now, take a blanket to sit on. You need a little height, not too much. Need a little height, not too much. Now you're doing over
the knee, if you need a strap, because this is slightly difficult, then under the knee. Bend both your knees. Your left knee is falling on the side. Place your left palm on the floor, thumb forward, take your right shoulder close with your right knee, and then take your arm back. Hold your fingers firmly. Get that shoulder opening first. Get that outward rotation of your sacral lumbar spine and make your left leg straight. Take the chin close to the right shoulder, but rotate your sacral lumbar spine towards your left leg. Push your right knee towards your left leg. Now look straight. And take the chin close to the left shoulder. Same, keep on working because your work has to start in your sacral lumbar spine, and then the whole neck. And release. Stretch your legs out. Sit in Dandasana, breathe. I hope the class is going as the trailer promised. Sweating and having fun. Take your left knee back, place the foot down. Now your right knee is bent on the side. You're lifting your left buttock slightly up first, keeping your right palm down. And then take your left shoulder close to the left knee, take it back. Take your right arm back. Getting the shoulder opening, so you cannot have a shoulder like this, because then you will be swimming in mid-air like that. You don't want the swimming. Open and hold. Turn first, pushing your left knee forward. And then make your right leg straight. Take your chin. Now, sacral lumbar moving towards your right leg, but chin towards your left knee, left shoulder. Look straight, 5 breaths. And chin close to the right shoulder. You're looking behind now. Get your atlas muscles active. And come back in the middle. Place the blanket on the side. Sit in Baddha Konasana. Take your heels close to you. Lift from your sacral back, lift your chest, and open your hips. Now, to open your hips, you need to move your knees up and down. So your attention should not be on the knees. It should be on your hip. And keep your left knee bent. Lift your right buttock slightly up. Take your right arm back. Now the same work. Hold your fingers. You can use a strap if you need. And then take the right leg on the side. Making the leg straight, stretch down sideways. But at the same time, rotate, get an outward rotation, look up. But you cannot take your knee close to the floor because your arm is in between. First, look down towards the floor, but keep on rotating your sacral lumbar towards your left leg. Look straight, breathe. 5 breaths.
Look up, breathe. And now a very fine movement. You're taking your arm out. You're rotating your elbow in towards the floor and up, taking your shoulder close to the knee. You're holding your left leg. If you cannot hold your leg, you can use a strap. I'm putting this lovely strap here so everybody can see it. There are many versions of this yoga strap which are coming out soon. In holding your foot, that same work, because you're so much warmed up in this work, Parivritta Janu Sirsasana, this posture, should come more easier to you now. In, take your left arm up, stretching it up, lift your back, stretch sideways. Now only take your arm over your head. Inhale, come up. Back in Padmasana. Open your hips. The second cycle that we are doing, we are going in the complete classical posture. I want you to go one step at a time. So you are warming up correctly and you're opening your body correctly. If you're flexible, if you're flexible, it comes easy, but you don't know from where you're working. If you're unflexible, you are a little more aware of from where you're working because the body is not moving. Open your hips. And now, bending your right knee, take your left leg out, that same movement, shoulder in, back, opening your shoulder, hold your fingers, rotate first, and then leg down, lift your chest, turn. First look down, neck relaxed. Look straight. See now that sacral opening, open it, work strong from there. And look up. That fine movement. Remove your arm, but you're still. Your sacral lumbar should not be disturbed. Hold your left big toe with your left hand. And stretch your right arm. First up. Trikonasana, Urdhvastasana. These two movements. Lift your navel, lift your sacral, breathe. And inhale, come up. Sit in Padmasana. Open your hips and breathe. This time you're doing the same. You're taking your arm back. That shoulder opening is so important. You're rotating your sacral lumbar and then you're going in complete posture, in the complete classical posture of Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. Take your right foot out. Remember this movement of the chair. Lifting your right pelvic bone up. You need that movement. Hold. And lifting up, take the right leg straight and rotate your sacral lumbar and look up. But don't look down, look up. The strongest space you're working with is your second chakra. Your sacral lumbar is your second chakra. Swadhisthana. We don't want to make Just some random stretchings and jumping on the mat. And now take your arm out. Keep your right knee bent. Hold your right big toe. Turn. Take your left arm up over your head. And then you're holding your right foot. And now make your right leg straight. Sacral, lumbar, opening, and look up. Now total, from your sacral back, your spine, your neck, your atlas, everything is turning upwards. Inhale, come on. Back in Padmakonasana. Here you have a little space to relax. So you stabilize your body, you open your hips, and then you change. Open. And take your left foot out. Lift your left button bone up. Take your arm back. Hold your fingers. And then slowly make the left leg straight. Rotate your sacral lumbar. Get that opening. That opening is the space which will take you in Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. And take your arm out. Knee slightly bent. Rotating your shoulder. Hold your foot. Lift the sacral lumbar. Rotate it. Take your right arm over your head. And open up. Inhale. Come up. Stretch your legs out. Sit in. Dandasana. Just become neutral now. Breathe. Shoulders back. Now feel your body. And come up. Stand in Tadasana. Now you need a strap for Shavasana. Take the hands on your hips. Pushing your hip down. Lift your navel. Lift your chest. Hold your palms together and take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Now, taking an inhalation, you're going back first. You want the sacral lumbar inwards, and then when this in, you're stretching forward and down. And stretch, exhale, come forward. Stretch your back out. Now, with all the twisting, you need to neutralize that. Quickly look if your knees are centered. We don't want outward movement of the knees. Stretch your hands out. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in. Stretching your back out, pulling your thighs up. Inhale, come up. Stretch your legs. Pull your sacral lumbar, spina, back in Tadasana, stand straight, breathe. Now you're going in Shavasana. Now comes the main part of the strap. As I said, this is from the yoga strap. There's a whole range of straps for different asanas. This one is mainly for Shirshasana, Sarvangasana, Pinchamayurasana, Shavasana, and wherever you need a short strap, you don't want half of the strap hanging around on everybody else's mat. So we want to be as narrow and minimalistic as possible. You see such a nice design, the beautiful Swiss colors. You're placing the strap on your feet. And tightening the strap. Because you want your feet in as you do Tadasana. First, bend your knees, lie down, holding your head, stretch your neck out, open the space of your cervical, thoracic, and the atlas where you were working. Place the head down, lift your hips up, release your sacral lumbar spine, and then place the foot down, make the legs straight, roll your shoulders back, push your heels out, push your big toes out, push your big toes outwards, downwards. As you would do Tadasana, I want that Shavasana. Because in this Shavasana, your lower back movement is very different. If your feet move out, your lower back moves in and closes the back. Here, you have worked a lot with the back today in twistings, and I want it to be neutral. Relax your feet. Relax your legs, your knees, both front and back of your knees. Relax your back. Again, you are turning a lot with the back. Relax that space of the back. And relax your shoulders. Just reading somebody ask a question. Now relax your whole spine, Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck, your palms, the muscles of the face, your eyes, your breath, your brain. Let go your body completely. The strap is still holding your feet together. But let go your feet. You don't need to do anything with that. Let the strap do the work for you. And slowly turn to the right side. Keep your right arm under your head. Keep your left arm on your hip. And placing the left palm on the floor. Inhale, down. Sit in Swastikasana. Then settle down in your body. It's very important. Yoga is stillness. All these jumping, quick movements and those hard movements are not yoga. They activate the body, they put the body in motion. And in motion creates desires. And we don't want that. That is not yoga. Come down within yourself. So the body is open, the body should be free. And you should feel good. You should feel good. Not your senses, not what you want should feel good. You should feel good. Now, again, if you like the class, please share. Let other people also take part in a good yoga.
On Wednesday, I'm building up on Ujjayi Pranayama. So see you on Wednesday again. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you.